Over the years, we are learning the true effects of food on our health. Can it improve certain conditions, make some things worse? Well, we're exploring the connection between diet and autism, and registered dietitian Jane Reinhardt-Martin is here teaching a class next week about this very topic.
That is correct, and it will not be on flaxseed.
No.
I know. I don't want to disappoint you with that. After two books, I have to switch subjects and go to something else.
Well, you know all about this because you have a son with autism.
My youngest son, I have 3 boys, so my youngest 9-year-old, Alex, has autism. Yeah, he's had it since we've known about until he was 3 years old. So.
As a registered dietitian, and you've really looked into this food connection.
There is a big connection with that in terms of the different kinds of diets that you could really try with kids on the autism spectrum. That could be anybody with Asperger's, autism. I mean, there's many different diagnoses with that. But there's a big, and I also became certified. So I'm a DAN practitioner. So many of your, audience that's listening now would know what that means in terms of defeat autism now. So I specialize in working with that, in particular with supplements, but what other kinds of diets could we try to see if it could help?
Well, what you brought in today is all wheat, gluten-free.
Gluten-free, and many of these products are casein-free, and I'm going to have a lot more at our class next Wednesday. So I really encourage if you can come so you could try a lot of these products. You can see that it is doable for the whole family or just for your child to try.
Well, people with celiac disease know that they can't tolerate the gluten products.
Correct.
And so if we take a look at, say, some of these cereals.
These are some, and wouldn't you feel perky?
Perky-O's. I want a breakfast of Perky-O's.
But there's many different kinds of cereals. You can see we have animal crackers, we have sandwich crackers. Enjoy Life is a brand that has a lot of different. Those are snickerdoodle cookies. They're absolutely fantastic.
So what is the proof, or is there any, that this would help a child with autism?
There's a lot of different studies. You can just go on the web and you'll find it. Autism Research Institute is a great website to go, and you'll find a lot of the different studies. But over the years, they've surveyed parents, and they have found that 65% of the parents said that their kids did get better in terms of concentration. Maybe they started talking more than what they were. The words just started coming out.
When they did not eat gluten.
Gluten and casein. So casein is a protein that you'd find in milk. And then gluten would be one that you would find in wheat, in rye, in barley, not necessarily in oats, but they really try to stay away from oats because of the contamination issue, a cross-contamination issue.
We wanted to show you this because the local company, Statue & Sons, has made a gluten-free pizza dough mix.
Wonderful. You can pick this up, at their store, or they're very willing to make the pizza right there. So if you have, family members who want to have a regular pizza and then your child or wants to have a gluten-free, casein-free, you can bring your own cheese, and they'll make sure that it's completely gluten-free, casein-free, and you can still all go out and have pizza. And I think that's just fabulous.
A family has to have pizza.
And it's local. I mean, this is another Breads, too, right here. Breads by Anna. She's up in Iowa City. So we have a lot of local people who already are starting to do this to really try to help families be able to still eat together.
Look at all these products.
And they taste really good. Even this one I made brownies. Maybe you could try these later.
Maybe I could.
I thought you might. You might like those.
Now. But what else are we going to learn at the class on Wednesday next
week? We're going to be talking about basic supplements. We're going to talk about omega-3 fats, what kinds that you'd want to do with your kids. Lots of different products that are gluten-free, casein-free that you can take home. Where can you find those products locally? Really be able to try to do hands-on. Some of the supplements we are going to be talking about as well.
Well, it's going on next week. Jane is teaching this class at your Integrative Wellness Center.
The Genesis Integrative Wellness Center in Moline. Wednesday night at 7 p.m. There is registration. You have to register with Genesis on Call. It's $5.
And you call that number.
Right.
And get in on this. And it's a little controversial, and that not everyone's heard of it.
Correct.
Yes.
Not everyone's heard of it, and it may not necessarily work for all kids.
Okay.
But it's worth a shot.
Absolutely, because I think whenever you solve something through diet rather than medication, don't you think that makes
much better? You know what? Yeah, you want to try to work all those things together.
All right, cool. James, it's always great to see you, my dear.
Thank you very much.
You're still the Flax Queen.
I still am the Flax Queen, yeah.
We're going to wrap it up for today. Thanks for watching.